Take a moment and just quiet down. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. And feel yourself. You might say, okay, what am I supposed to feel? And my answer to that is whatever it is that you feel. And that includes maybe not feeling something. But as we quiet down, you may begin to notice, oh, I am like really sitting up with a lot of tension. Maybe I'd like to let it go. Maybe that tension is in your back or your shoulders. Maybe you're holding your belly. Let that release. And we don't have any judgments about these sensations. We're simply aware of them. We can make a choice of what we would like to do with them. And then we just let it go. Information in, information out. Now take your awareness to your jaw. And are you gritting your teeth? You're holding your tongue. And just open and close the jaw a few times. Maybe side to side. Stick your tongue out. And then let it all soften. And your tongue can rest the top of your mouth, just right behind your front teeth. Let your tongue be wide. Now we're going to use a little touch. So taking 2 fingertips, I'm using my pointer and my middle finger. I'm going to put them right in the middle of my forehead. And I'm going to do a counterclockwise circle. You don't have to push super hard. It's counterclockwise first. And then go the other way. It's just a little pressure point. And then take a pause. Take both hands, you're going to slide them down, and you're going to find the corner of your eyes, the corners of your eyes. You can feel like the top of that eye bone there. And again, we're going to go counterclockwise, right in this area, counterclockwise. And then clockwise. And you can close your eyes, soften the jaw. And then take a pause. Sliding down, you're going to come to the corners of your mouth and counterclockwise. And then clockwise. And take a pause. You're going to come up to the sides of the nostrils and counterclockwise. And clockwise. And then let's go one more point. We're going to come right down to the middle of the chin. So So we can think that this is the bottom part of the face here, and it lines right up with that place that we massaged in between the eyes, and just a little counterclockwise. And then clockwise. Just noticing how you're feeling. And then we're going to take both hands, and I'm using my thumbs, and just dragging right along the jawline. Just following it, and I'm just hooking it up underneath the ears. And just doing that a few times. So right underneath, feel the ridge of the jawline up. Let's do it one more time. Now moving into the back of the neck and using your fingers, and you're grabbing. It's like a puppy holding or a dog holding their puppy, or a cat holding their kitten, and they carry them by the scruff of their neck. Now I'm doing one hand and then the other, and I'm literally grabbing the skin and pulling on it and releasing. So there's a little bit of a drag. And of course, all of this is, how it feels on you. So if something is really uncomfortable, you don't need to push it. And then fingertips, massaging, finding the underside of the skull here, and just getting into that area and giving a little massage with the fingertips. All the way around. And then you can come down and just working down one side of the neck to the shoulder. And again, we're getting this little dragging. So there's just this pressure and then release. Little drag. Find the collarbone across. And I'm tracing it. I've got one fingertip on either side, just tracing along. And then the other side, this nice little gentle drag. Collarbone. If you notice, a place that has a little bit of tension, where it feels really, really, really good to massage, I want you to stay there. That's sensory information. That's an area of your body that is literally begging for some extra attention because it's holding tension. Your body doesn't really like to hold a lot of extra tension. It's exhausting. And tension is a habit, and relaxation is a practice. I did not come up with that. I think that is a very old saying. So we're never going to get away from stress. We're never going to get away from tension, but we can manage it. And we can create the ability for our body to respond rather than react. It's just like, if you have an interaction with someone, that is stressful, are you able to respond, or do you react? And we've all been there. No judgment, but it feels much better to be able to step back, assess, move back in, and respond, rather than just like knee-jerk reaction. And we could think, well, that's our head, those are our emotions, but that all starts in the body first. And I'm just continuing to massage the shoulders here. And just let the arms come down. I invite you to close your eyes again. Notice what you feel. Notice if anything's changed. And check in with those places that you might have been holding at the beginning. Some of these holding patterns are very, very old, and they're very, very deep in the body. So one practice, is not enough. Like I notice I'm holding still in my lower back. So there's a vigilance to that in my body. Some softening. And I need to, be aware of that and practice that 100 more times before the shift happens. And that's okay. I want to take a nice big yawn, which means that I have really relaxed, moved a little bit more into my rest digest system. And I hope that you have as well. Now imagine taking this into a yoga practice, a Pilates practice, a CrossFit practice. Believe it or not, you have much more flow of energy. Restriction and disruption of flow in the body is what sets us up for injury. So this type of practice, it's just, it's so valuable. So I hope you enjoyed this and you feel a lot more relaxed. I know I do.